Imagine looking back 5 years from now and realizing that you never even tried because you let these 5 excuses hold you back from even starting the process of starting your small business.
Because I was being a fool.
In today's video, I am going to shed some light on what these 5 excuses might be and how to debunk them, get them out of the way so that we can start living our best life by starting our small business. I don't know about you, but I don't want to work a 9 to 5 all the days of my life. If you're like me, then watch until the end of this video.
Making money online is easy.
Guys, before we go any further with this video, can we just stop playing by the rules?
I don't follow rules. I make them. And when necessary, I break them.
The rules were not made for the rich people. It was made for poor people because the rich don't follow the rules. So if you want to become wealthy, if you want to become rich in 2025 and beyond, you got to stop playing by the rules. If you want to break generational poverty, then stop playing by the rules. The very first excuse that we are giving ourselves on a daily basis that is actually doing more harm than good to our creativity and potential is this one. It's the most common one, and it is, I do not have enough money to start my business. That is the first one. And here's how you're going to overcome this very first excuse. You're going to do so by starting small. You can focus on one product or one service at a time, and you can start from there. In 2025, you don't need a lot of money or a lot of capital to start your small business because you can utilize free tools that is so much in abundance right now, and some of those tools are social media. You can use Canva, you can use ChatGPT, and the list goes on and on and on. For example, if you wanted to create a digital product, you can use Canva, and you can use 11 Labs, and you can use ChatGPT to give you some ideas, and all of these tools that I just mentioned, they are free. So you can start where you are with whatever you have right now. You can start. Another tip for starting your small business when you do not have any money is you can leverage crowdfunding platforms such as Kickstarter, GoFundMe, or Indiegogo. All you have to do is to get your ideas up in these platforms and reach out to persons, and you'll pitch your idea and they might assist you with giving you funding to start your small business. Thousands of persons are doing it and being successful on a monthly basis, and you can be one of them. Another common excuse that we tend to tell ourselves and to keep ourselves back from starting our small business is that we don't have enough time to start our small business or to start our dream business. And what you can do as a beginner is that you can start to dedicate at least 15 minutes per day researching and learning about your industry that you want to go to. You can start with 15 minutes per day doing something towards your business. It doesn't have to take the whole day to do something towards starting your business. As a matter of fact, it is said that if you only practice 15 minutes per day for a full year on a specific topic, at the end of the year, you will become an expert at that particular topic. All you really need is to prioritize your ideas and your own creativity. You can also use micro actions, and what this is that you're gonna take your huge goal that you have that is staring in front of you right now, and you're just going to break them down in bite-sized goals that you can achieve. And then each day you just start working on a small part of your goal, and you're going to achieve that small part of your goal. And at the end of the week, at the end of the month, you can tally how far you have reached towards the greater goal, okay? Just by using the micro action strategy in accomplishing your goal. And I just also want to let you in on a secret on this final tip in debunking the excuse that you don't have enough time, and is that that there is never the perfect time to start something. In Ecclesiastes 11 verse 4, it says that if you look at the wind, you will never plant, and if you watch the clouds, you will never reap. That goes to show you that there is never the perfect timing to actually start something. You just have to start with faith and belief in yourself. Before we go any further, I want to ask you something. What is the real reason why you're holding back from starting your small business or from starting your dream business this year? What is the real reason? Leave it down in the comments below. What if I fail and lose everything? That is actually a reasonable concern. I had that concern when I was starting my small business. Let us debunk this. What if I start my small business and I lose everything in the process of trying to become successful? All right, the very first thing I want you to acknowledge and to understand is that failure is a feedback. When you fail at something, it is just one way in which you're not to do the thing that you set out to do. If you fail so many times at something, then the only thing left for you to do would be to succeed. If you fail so many times at something, you will start to succeed. What if you could exhaust all your options that could make you fail? And so the only options that would leave is the option to make you succeed. But you have to go through the failure to reach to the point where the only thing left is for you to succeed. That is where failure comes in as a feedback. It's all about mindset and how you choose to look at the glass. You can look at it with optimism, and say that the glass is half full, or you could be a pessimist and say that the glass is half empty. It's all about your perspective in life. Another way to debunk the excuse of what if I fail is to minimize the risk. I want you to start small, start humble, and do a lot of research before you actually start. Make sure that there is adequate demand for what you are trying to supply to the market. We can also debunk the what if I lose everything excuse by focusing on regret. We're going to use the power of regret right now to our advantage. Imagine, you being at the end of your life right now, and you're sick and you're in bed, and you're thinking about everything that happened in your life and all the opportunities that you let slide right past you. In the age of AI, you did nothing to capitalize on making money and building wealth for you and your family. Which would hurt you the most? Having started something and failed at it, or regretting that you did not even try in the first place, or you did not try hard enough to succeed in whatever you had set out to do? So the fourth excuse that we often tell ourselves, and we often use this to keep us back from starting our business, is that we do not know how to run a business. All right, but the very first thing I want to say about this is that nobody starts a business knowing 100% how to actually run their business. This is what you call trial and error as you go along. So we are going to learn as we grow. We are going to gather all the learning materials that we need. You can use YouTube as your source of getting inspiration and also getting, information on how to do your business. There's a ton of creators on YouTube that has already walked before you the road that you want to take, and they are sharing with you on this platform for free what you need to do and the steps that you need to take to be successful.
I have lost and failed more times than I've succeeded. We don't talk about that. I felt like it was the end of my company and my career, but it wasn't. It was just a failure.
Okay, there's also many different online courses out there. Some of them are free and some of them you have to pay, but you can learn as you go. That is the point that I'm trying to get across to you. The next thing is to find mentors and find a community that will help you, that will, encourage you, and that will inspire you on your daily basis when starting your small business. Mentors are really important because they have already gone before you. They have made a ton of mistakes and they have overcame them. So once it is that you put yourself, in the space of persons that have gone before you and have done the thing that you now want to do, they will show you how you can be a success by minimizing the failure rate that normally you would have had if you were doing it without a mentor or without a supporting community. Did you know that only about 10% of businesses fail because of the market? Meanwhile, the rest of the businesses fail on a yearly basis because people simply do not believe in themselves that they can actually pull it off. The final point in this excuse that I am debunking that says I don't know how to run a business is just to believe that you can. Believe in your capabilities, because I know that you are capable more than how you think. If you have never tried to do something, how can you say you cannot do it? You will be surprised when you start to do something, a whole heap of knowledge that you had sitting on just like literally come out from nowhere that you had through life experiences, through whatever it is, through going to college and learning. You'll see that you actually have some knowledge, but you just did not know because you did not start, and because you did not believe in yourself, you did not start. So believe in yourself and start your small business, because you really never know what you're truly capable of. And so the final excuse that we are going to debunk in you starting your small business is the idea that the market is too saturated with whatever it is that you're going to bring to the table. A lot of persons want to start, their jewelry business. Everywhere they look on social media, there is someone promoting their jewelry brand. I get it. I totally understand. Competition proves that demand are there. Okay? Competition proves that there is a demand for the product or for the service that you want to bring to the table. And also, there might be a lot of jewelry business out there right now, but you can start and you can find some ways to differentiate yourself in, making your own jewelry. There are so many different ways in how you can experiment just to be different. Right now, in the age of social media, persons are actually looking for authenticity right now. Do some research and see how you can be different and how you can bring something new to the table, because let's just face the facts. There was literally Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram long before TikTok came on the scene, and right now nobody beats TikTok. What if the CEO or the owner and founder of this social media platform said, there's already some successful social media platforms, so I am not going to develop one for myself. What he did, he actually created something that was very unique, and right now we see that all the other social media are trying to be just like TikTok. They're trying to create their reels as it regards to Instagram and Facebook. So TikTok actually came and changed the game by being different, and I want you to think about that. It's not about the market being saturated, it's about believing in yourself, and it's also about what you can bring to the table, what you can bring to the market that is unique to you, that is authentic to you. The final tip to debunk this is that there is always room for more. There is always room for more. You just gotta believe in yourself that what you're bringing to the table, people are going to accept it. Now, if you have taken away anything at all from this video, I want you to leave it in the comments down below, and until next time, stay blessed.